Day 4 of the project Interstellar Marine, and I just got back from outside to start this thing. It is 9:20 a.m. in the morning, and I had to go buy some paper before I got here. And for the reference, I'm not sure how well you guys can see or hear, but my water bottle froze during that walk from getting the paper. That's how cold it is here. So anyway, as soon as I thaw a little bit, I'm gonna start working on the backpack pieces of the Interstellar Marine's costume. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do the compartment itself or the whole fabric that holds all the pieces together. Basically the backpack itself, I'm only gonna do the armor pieces and attachments with the exception of the oxygen tank, because I'm probably gonna do that on something else. But yeah, and for anyone watching, I am not the most family friendly guy, so I guess this video is not family friendly, so if you get offended easily, I suggest not watching. Who knows, I might not say anything bad, but the way I'm in the nature, you know, if you get offended easily, then sucks to be you. Anyway, I'll cut back to soon when I start actually working. I guess I could show off the helmet a little bit more. Now, like the pictures, they tend to lie a little bit. I mean, this whole thing looks actually way better in the pictures than what it actually is. So here's a little look-see of the base helmet itself without the visor. I'm probably gonna add snaps or buttons here that allow it to open. I don't think I'm gonna go with magnets or anything like that. The bag looks horrendously bad, but good thing people are gonna be watching this. And here's the hole. As you can compare to my head, it is pretty small. So the way I get into this thing, I cut the neck seal from these two spots, and that gives enough space for my head actually go in. But I probably should reinforce the front part with something like well, some sort of thing, rubber bands or something similar, so it doesn't suddenly pop open completely. And the visor is oh, the gluings have come off, so I guess I need to, well, yeah, there you go, I need to add some glue there. But as you can see, there's a piece missing here, and yeah, I still need to work on with the front visor. As you can see, like in the picture it looked fine, but it still needs some gluing here and there. And yeah, I guess it's gonna be about like that. And yeah, it doesn't completely go well with the helmet yet, because yeah. See, if we attach over here and try to lower it, it actually gets stuck over there, so you kind of have to force it a little bit. And when you do, then it actually, yeah, goes pretty well where it's supposed to go. But as you can see, there's a giant piece missing here that I'm gonna add today before I start working on the backpack pieces. So that's my plan for today. And hopefully this is gonna go well. Whatever. So starting to work with it soon. I know I'm talking too much. I know, but I'm gonna cut right here. I swear. So before we go, day 4, got that attachment, got these magnet attachments for the back, got the whatever to hold the backpack with, and also somewhat attached to the missing pieces. It still looks kind of ugly, but whatever, go with it. Now, the visor has a lot more structural strength to it, and it holds like that when it's on the side. Attaches real nicely. Voila. So that's what day 4 has been. At the moment, I could show what's going on with the rest, what the other people are doing in here at our little forge. Just let me spread some glue, because the way this contact glue works is you just slap it in there with a thin layer and let it dry a bit, and then you basically you add it to both surfaces, a thin layer, let it dry a bit, and then just slap them together. So anyhow, let's do a little tour. All these other pieces you see over here, these are Ankuris. She's making this Fiora, Priestess of Fire from War Machine, a tabletop game, and as you can see, she has started working on chestplate. Impa is working with, I believe, Destiny armor here, and yeah, he doesn't seem to have the helmet here. Or well, hold on, this might be it. But he's basically making oh, there's the helmet under there. So he's making ranger armor, if I remember correctly. Oh, that doesn't look like a warlock armor to me. I know it's not a titan armor because the legendary is something else. We have Kelmi in here, who's making this Vlad guy from War Machine tabletop game. Here's all his pieces that he has done so far. And over here we have Sheriff, who has is working on Exemplar Krios from also War Machine. And you can see there's the chest plates and some shoulder pieces. I'm not gonna take them down, but they look magnificent. I'm gonna slap a picture here of him showing it off on Facebook, and here's some other pieces, his helmet, yada yada yada. His other project is just checking the battery life in the meantime. His other project over here, he was making a Terminator armor from Warhammer 40k, but then he was like, fuck that shit, I'm gonna do Krios, and that's what he's doing right now, and it looks fucking amazing. I'm jealous. I wanted to make the armor too, but too bad. I'm gonna make something else at some point. So yeah, that's what we got going. At least the armors that are in here. Let's hope I didn't let this sit for too long. So those are the stuff that's going in our little foundry here. If you'd like to be more interested, there's a Facebook address in the video somewhere around me, flying, I don't know, floating in the air. You can check the updates over there. Sheriff has his own page. Gonna slap that somewhere in there. I have my own page if you want to check my stuff. And yeah, if this is not uploaded to our YouTube channel, somewhere you're gonna see the YouTube link. And yeah, there we go. That's day 4 of the Interstellar Marines program for me. Time to clean up and pack my shit. So, until day 5. Not sponsored by Pepsi. Wish I was. Here. Pepsi addicted. Alright, so it's a day 5. I've been here already for a few hours. Update from yesterday. I did this one piece, cut it out, but this morning I was like, fuck it, and I did the rest of it. So this is the backpack piece that comes over here. Straps go up from it and the belt comes from the side. So this is what I did. I'm not gonna do as much detail on the top piece, it's just gonna be flat thing, because it's way too thin. This just happened to be a thicker piece, so I did this. And now I'm planning on getting the top plating on the backpack, the one that's at the opening in the top, going above it, whatever. And it seems like what I have done is that I've taken the edges. Let me just show you guys. It's a little messy, but here you can see I have taken these edges, and but I haven't actually done this plating because it looks like god awful. So what I have to do is that when I start cutting out the edges, I'm gonna have to kind of freehand the actual plating, because it just, cut that shit out and then just, get this inner part, stuff like that, and just glue them together and hope it fits. And once I have done that, I have all the foam pieces that I need for the backpack, and I need to figure out how to do the bag itself. So, where did it? Oh, here we go. I finished. Ta-da! Making these two things. That's about it. I guess that's it for the day 5. Ooh, this could do nice shoulder cards. Behold my mighty power. But I think for now, day 5, these 2 pieces are gonna be enough. I've been working my ass off the other days, so I'm gonna cut out some slack for myself. I still have no idea how to do the backpack or how do I attach these 2 together, but yeah, so I made these. This is today's work, and with that other piece I showed earlier, you're gonna see the day for progress. You already saw that shit, whatever. But I think next time I'm gonna be working with this armor is once the 2mm foam shows up. So gonna go on a quiet tone. Probably it's gonna take about a week, probably, for that thing to arrive. I hope so. But maybe somewhere next week is when I'm gonna continue working on this. In the meantime, if somebody comes up with a good idea how to make the backpack itself, where to attach all these pieces to, like, in here, so I can do this. I'm open for ideas, because that's one of the few things that I don't currently have any ideas how to make. And I would want to avoid the foam, because I could make it out of foam, but I just don't feel like it. Anyhow, until the next week, until day 6, whenever that is, I'm just gonna slowly pack my shit in here, so nobody else would ruin what I have done. So, a little update. I remembered Ozzy was asking how am I gonna do the straps that come over the shoulder and attach to the suit, details like that. And I'm gonna show the answer right here. This is one of the belt, whatever, where the belt goes in. Basically, the strap goes over the shoulder. It starts from here, and from this spot over here, I'm just planning to use seat belts. Yeah, seat belts from here to here. And also, if we move down, you can see that these, in between the bags, there's going to be seat belts here too. And I'm going to make the battle belt too out of seat belt that goes from the front in here. And the reason why I can't start working, and I want to work with the chest piece next, but to illustrate, well, this one isn't unfolded, but basically you can see that the whole chest is kind of one big thing. But I'm gonna add like a tiny gap in here, or not glue them together, and have, like I explained in the earlier, this 2mm thick in there, so I can do the whole wobbly whoop, and actually move on with the suit. So that's what I'm planning to do with the chest piece. But until I get the phone, I'm gonna be on a break. So I'm gonna hope that they don't deliver too fast.